moms and every beauty in between. Welcome back to my channel. You know I'm Faith. Today's video is a little bit different. We are doing a review on shoes, and I'm also going to tell you more about which shoe is better for what training and why. Let's dive right into it. This is not going to be a long one. The first shoe that I want to talk about is ReeBok. ReeBok. Okay? Now, this particular shoe is by ReeBok. It is actually a couple of years old. I need to look exactly and see which one this one is. I can look it up by the number. Because of course shoes have different, not brands, oh gosh, styles, I guess is the word. That's not really the word I'm looking for. But they have different lines, like product lines, and some are good for hiking, trail running, performance training, whatever. So I got this shoe thinking it would be good for performance training when I was doing a lot of plyometrics, because it's an extremely light shoe, like it's super light. I think at first it may have been supposed to be a running shoe, but it is so thin. There is nothing in it, you guys. There's nothing. Like there's the slightest bit of cushion on the heel, and that's it. But it is super light. It flexes really good at the toe, but the rest of the shoe is pretty stabilized. And then the color here is almost like a sky denim blue. I don't know if you can see that. So it's a very basic, neutral kind of tennis shoe. It is not good if you are running or if you are jump training. I would suggest, if you wanted to utilize this shoe, I would use it for like a light training day. I would not even recommend it for kettlebells, because on kettlebells you are grounding your feet. You like something with a lower profile right here. This part's not so bad, but your heel's gonna be up a little bit higher than I would suggest. So again, if you get this particular shoe, I would suggest very light, like weightlifting, where you're not going to be jumping around. So here they are on, and yeah, again, they're just a very light shoe. One other thing that I would like to highlight is the shoe laces are actually really, they're not stable in terms of, you have to double knot these. If you want your laces to stay in place, like you're gonna have to double knot them for sure, because they come loose way too easy. It's a cute shoe, it just like, you need super light activity or something for these, 100%. Now, our next shoe is going to be the NoBull tennis shoe. And again, I'll look on the site and see exactly which one this is. I just wanted to give you guys an idea. Cool. So I'll look. So if you haven't heard of the NoBull product, look into them. They have some really cute shoes. They have a lot of floral patterns. They have low rise, mid rise, high rise, for girls and for guys, which I think is so cute. I really want the high rise on their shoes. While I love their shoes, I have only tried this one, and I have another, the same style, but in like a khaki color, and I love that color. I've gotten so many compliments on that shoe. So I love the shoe. It's like a floral gray. It's a beautiful shoe. It's very well made. The stitching along the edges, you can tell it's extremely well put together, and it just holds up really, really good. It has air holes all along like the top here and along the base of the toes. It is a higher platform, and it's got a very sturdy tie. I think that these come with 2 shoestring sets, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think that they do. Very sturdy tongue. You can tell, like, these are really, really well-made shoes. There's not a lot of cushion in terms of, you know how a mattress can be like soft or firm, and firm kind of feels hard, but it actually ends up being really comfortable? That's the same analogy I feel like with these shoes. They're actually really, really comfortable. Like, I could walk in them. I could jump in them. The only thing I will say, and I can only speak for this specific style, they're heavier. They're quite a bit heavier. So when it comes to running, jumping, these are a little too heavy. They don't really offer the flexibility that you need in those kinds of things either. So I would say for your heavy weight training days, these would be perfect. If you're going, you know, just like on a walk, these would be perfect. So here are the NoBulls, and again, it's not that they are at all a bad shoe. They're actually an excellent shoe. It is strictly the fact that they are a heavier shoe. They're of excellent quality. You can see the shoestrings are just laced up once. They're a beautiful sneaker. It's just, they're heavy and not perfect for every performance. Our next shoe is going to come to a surprise to a few people, because this is like, I've tried Nike, I've tried NoBull, I've tried Adidas, ReeBok. The Skechers BOBS tennis shoe. My closest people know I love my BOBS. I have so many BOBS style shoes. I have the slip-on canvas style, I have the slip-on like glitter, I have the slip-on lace, I have the tennis shoe style, and I have the sneaker style. So this is their beautiful like navy blue, and it's speckled along the bottom. So the white is speckled with navy blue. It's a very flexible shoe. It has memory foam on the inside, and this part is so light. The shoestring detail is super cute, the way that it goes up the side, so that's how you tighten it. So it's not here. Sometimes when I have it directly down my foot, it kind of can hurt. The shoestring is really, really good. You can tell it is, I haven't had any problems. The stitching looks good and everything. As far as quality, I mean, this is good. I would say I think that NoBull's feels sturdier, but this offers more flexibility because it is like thinner, and it's not that it's lower quality, it's just different, the material as a whole. NoBull's is kind of like canvasy. This is just sleek and like meshy. So the whole bottom half down here is meshy. The shoestring, yeah, you'd only have to tie it once. It holds together really, really well. I will say the foam in these, plus their lightweightness, makes them great for running, jump training. You could also use them for weightlifting. I still do feel like it's too high of a profile. I would not use these for kettlebell training. Oh my gosh, guys. I wouldn't use these for kettlebell training just because of the higher profile. That's it. These are great walking shoes. We went to the zoo a few months ago, and I wore these the entire way, and the NC Zoo is a lot of walking. Like, I felt so good and like energized. It's weird. Some shoes can make you feel weak. Other shoes can make you feel energized. These, baby. Now we have our Skechers BOBS sneakers, and these just look so great on. They're so fun. They're so lightweight. They're so comfortable. I absolutely love these shoes. And I really like the design of the shoestrings here. I also really like how they added the speckles. It's a beautiful shoe. So comfortable. Speaking of BOBS, I just wanted to show you guys these. They're dirty and I wear them all the time. But I wanted to show you what I would recommend for like a kettlebell training. And I also have these in this color that I have not worn yet because I don't want to mess them up. But it's the BOBS tennis shoe. It's a super low profile. They're super, super flexible. You've got the strings here, so all you do is tie it or pull them to tighten them. But they have memory foam on the inside, so they're really comfy. But the low profile makes it good for kettlebell training because you're close to the floor, so you can still get that grip that you need, and you can still ground into the floor like you need to do when you're, swinging or something to add to your stability. In a higher profile shoe like this, you do run the risk, since you can't ground yourself as much, you do run the risk of pulling up, and that's not good for really any part of your body, but especially like your back. When you're swinging up a kettlebell, you don't want to come forward. So that's why I do recommend a low profile shoe. I hope that you enjoyed that. Look out, because I have some athletic wear hauls that are soon going to be coming our way. I can feel it. Soon. And then we're going to get into some of my favorite brands. We're going to go all into the details with that. And you know, I'm doing our knockoffs and our budget-friendly activewear so that we're not paying out the wazoo for this. All right, guys. Thanks.